Hello viewers, Marianne from Revealing Light Tarot. How are you? I'm going to be doing fire signs for the month of April. We will start with Aries, we will move through Leo and then to Sagittarius. Let's see what's happening for Aries in the month of April. Let's look at Aries in the month of April. I should say, if you've been watching my other TAROTSCOPES for April, you will understand there are certain cards that keep coming forward, which are reflective of what is occurring for us globally. But we can look more specifically for you as well. So let's start with Aries. Aries for the month of April. What's coming up for Aries for the month of April? Aries for the month of April. Show me. That card wanted to jump out. We've got the Empress card. Abundance, the harvest coming in, going back to the earth, perhaps simplicity, ensuring you've got all that you need, Aries, is very much on your mind at the moment. The Empress card. For some, it could be talk about a new fertility coming forward. For even others, if this is relevant for you, it could even be the birth of a child. For some, this is a message for mothers, and it could be that as mothers, we're called upon to nurture and to bring forward a stability and calm those nerves of our children, of our family. The Empress is the Earth Mother. All right, let's have a look at more specifically what's coming up in the month of April for Aries. The month of April for Aries. Okay. Oh, Judgment. Okay, so something is coming to an end, and this is it's a double 10 situation here. This is the number 20 in the tarot. It's almost out of our hands. There's something that is ending here for you. You've brought this to a conclusion. It hasn't been, it just hasn't happened overnight. Some long-standing issue that has been bothering you has either come to a close or is coming to a close, and not before time, because look at the way you're feeling. The Nine of Wands. This is battle weary. I'm feeling that you're going to get a bit of a reprieve soon. The Hermit card. These same cards are coming forward as we go into lockdowns, isolations, quarantining. But I'm reminded it's an opportunity to be quiet. It's an opportunity to pause. It's an opportunity to bring forward that introspection, reflection. It's a good time for a reset, and I feel that you're taking advantage of that energy as well, Aries. The Page of Cups, you could be hearing news in April. The Page of Cups brings forward either news, unexpected news, but it's also could be hearing from loved ones. The Page could be children, because that Empress card came out. Lots of communication with children, a need to nurture children as well. This could also be an offer of some sort. It could also be somebody who has perhaps done something wrong in the past, or what you considered wrong in the past, may come forward with an apology. But expect some kind of news coming forward in April, Aries. Let's bring the laptop down and see what the other cards are that we need to focus on. What's clarifying? The Judgment card. The Three of Wands. I feel that in the last few months you've had this expansive energy. You've moved into, there's been something on your mind, and you've moved into a new way of dealing with something. It's kind of the energy I'm feeling is, you're waiting for your ship to come in, but we've got the Judgment card, meaning that something is closing down, something's coming to an inevitable end, and your ship will be coming forward. You're going to be getting what you've been waiting for. The Three of Swords underneath the Nine of Wands. This is loss. This is heartbreak. This could be this situation that has had to come to an end in the past. It's left you weary, but guess what? We've got the Three of Wands showing that there is an expansive quality, and I do feel within the next 3 months you're going to get what you've been waiting for. The Ten of Swords here underneath the Hermit card. The Ten of Swords is, I'm not surprised. Again, another card that comes up constantly. It's talking about this dark night of the soul that we're all in across the globe, and having to go within to work out ways to handle this. So it's a lesson for all of us. We've had to learn how to manage our fears, for example. We've had to learn how to nurture ourselves. We've had to, make sure that our family and our friends are okay. This is the closing down of cycles and and something new beginning. The Six of Cups, we're going back to the past. You could be hearing from someone in your past in April. It's an offer. It's an offer of love. When I say it's an offer of love, it's not bad news that you'll be hearing in April. You'll be hearing some good news in April. The Knight of Coins, and it could be from someone you haven't heard from for a while, somebody that is going to come forward from your past. We've got the Knight of Coins coming. This is a slow moving kind of energy, but this talks about our finances as well. You're not going to get rich overnight with these sort of energies globally, but I feel that there's a stability. Your finances may be stabilizing underneath this Three of Wands, which is talking about your ships coming through. So slow spending down, start your budget, and I feel you're going to be okay with that Knight there. The Nine of Coins, absolutely. This is freedom, having enough financial resources. I feel what has been lost could have been either a job, could have been some investments, downturn in investments. There could have been something financially that you have lost. But it's coming back. It's coming back, perhaps a little bit more slowly than before. But you've not. This Knight of Coins tells me there is a solid energy here, a solid but albeit slow energy moving through. Whatever has occurred to, which was your downturn, is actually going to lead to new starts with that Ace of Wands there. And we've got the Tower card coming through. So I feel these are pretty heavy energies with the Judgment card, the Ten of Swords, and the Tower. But these energies have passed. I feel you've gotten something that had to end has ended. Something that was lost had to be lost because things are starting to stabilize here with the Three of Wands, the Knight of Pentacles, this beautiful Nine of Pentacles, which talks about having what you need to remain independent and free. We've got the Ace of Wands here after this dark night of the soul. So things are slowly coming back online, I feel, and you're going to get some news in April that will be cause for some kind of celebration, whether it's hearing from someone in the past, somebody that you may have had a falling out with, for example. Things are becoming more stable, because we've got this Knight of Wands energy too. This is your energy as well. This is a quick moving energy. It's passion, it's inspiration. Look, we have the Star of Hope, remaining hopeful right underneath this situation that's been so difficult for you. Things are resolving, I feel. What has been stuck with this Hangman, you've had to learn to look at something differently. As a result of that, this is your energy, Aries, this Ace of Wands, you've started to do things differently. It is this Tower moment was connected with a person, I feel. I feel that you feel that something was taken away from you, something was stolen from you in a way. Somebody didn't do the right thing by you, but look, there could have been a clash of wills. This could be even family, friends, something. You've had a falling out with somebody, but things are starting to right themselves and there are new starts. This could be energy that was there in this last month, February, March. You could have been feeling a bit underwhelmed, I guess, by people. But guess what? You've got some beautiful, beautiful new starts. The Ace of Cups and the Ace of Wands. By golly, I love it when we get two aces. So what has been difficult has come to an end. You've had to end something. You've had to, I think, behaving in a certain way. You're leaving behind patterns from the past. you're actually learning almost like it's a new way of operating, which is giving you a new emotional starts, and it's bringing your passion back for people in a way. So keep going, Aries. You've closed down one cycle and you're beginning something new. Watch for some surprise news in April. I feel that it will be. It won't necessarily be bad news with that Page of Cups. It could be unexpectedly hearing from someone out of your past, for example. All right, let's move to Leo. Leo, what's coming up for Leo? Leo in the month of April. Show me Leo. Leo in the month of April. Okay, Leo in the month of April. Show me Leo. Leo in the month of April. Show me Leo for the month of April. Okay, so yeah, I just got an image of you warming your hands over the fire. It's been a hard winter for some, I feel, with that Nine of Wands. But look what's happening. Something's upturning for you. It's almost like what was a downturn is now starting to stabilize and come back up. This is expansion. This is your ship. You may have been waiting for that ship to come in, and your ship is approaching the shore. These are good cards for you. The Nine of Pentacles. You're going to be offered something. Something's restarting in April for you. You've got some kind of money coming back in after a period of scarcity, I feel, Leo. The Ten of Cups. Absolutely. You've got this beautiful manifesting nines and tens. You've worked hard after something that has let you down in previous months, and things are starting to moving into an energy where you're going to start to have some wins and not so many losses, which I'm pleased to hear. This was pretty tough for you with this Nine of Swords. You may have been more worried and more anxious than what you thought you were. You've got some, pardon me, you've got some offer coming forward. This could be a job offer in April. It could be a new investment stream. You could be able to access some superannuation. Whatever it is, the ship is definitely coming in for you in April, and I'm pleased to see that because I know that you've been having a hard time of it in recent months. I remember your readings. We've got the World card, endings and beginnings, so you've got something new happening for you in April. Isn't that wonderful? It could even be starting a new job with that Knight of Coins. Beautiful energies. The Queen of Wands in the past. So you found the motivation that you needed to, Leo. You have been juggling finances, absolutely. Things have been getting a bit desperate, but there seems to be some kind of reprieve, and it's going to bring you back your mojo in a way that was lost prior to this, because you did have to face a Ten of Swords situation in the last 5 or 6 months. It was the complete and utter downturn. But this is what's happening now. Your curve is starting to rise. We've got the moon. Something is being illuminated to you. It could be you're getting insight into what occurred in the past with this situation. The Queen of Cups, there is somebody in your life that has nurtured and supported you in a time that you needed it. The Page of Pentacles, this is talking about definitely a new job offer coming through to you. We've got the Hermit card. This is isolation. This Hermit card has been coming up for us in the last few months, but it could be you're moving out of isolation in a way. Whatever you're being offered you'll be able to take that, and you'll be able to leave this period of isolation, of reflection, and move back into the mainstream a bit. Now I know that's running counterintuitive to what we've got going on, but I feel that you're going to get an offer of some sort this month. You've got really good cards, Leo, absolutely really good cards, and it's come after a period of real downturn for you, where somebody or something didn't work out for you, somebody didn't do what they were supposed to do, you were robbed of something, something unfair occurred, but you're coming out of that energy. So fire signs are looking good for the month of April. Let's have a look at what's occurring for Sagittarius. I'm using my Tarot Grand Luxe for this reading. If you've been wondering what deck I'm using, let's take a look at Sagittarius. Sagittarius for the month of April. What's coming up for Sagittarians, my Sagittarian viewers? For all Sagittarians, what's coming up for Sagittarius in the month of April? I'm going to give this I cut the deck. We've already done 2 readings. They've been strong readings, strong major arcanas coming through. Let's see what's happening for Sagittarius in the month of April. Sagittarius, April. Let's have a look for Sagittarius. All right, Sagittarius for the month of April. Show me Sagittarius. Sagittarius for the month of April. Sagittarius for the month of April. Okay, justice. Beautiful. The scales of justice. Sagittarians are humanitarians. They do resonate strongly with fairness, equality, and justice. We've got something that has been unjust is going to right itself. This is I think in the past, I feel that there's been something very unfair that occurred. We've got the Chariot. Things are righting themselves quite quickly. This is a busy month for Sagittarians. This is like, even though we're in a global kind of quarantining, lockdown, isolation, you're still busy. You're still managing to be busy, Sagittarius. This is also the virus as well. You know, it's like Sagittarians at this time, you know, will bring forward learnings as well. So you could be supporting those around you because you've seen this equality, inequality. This Sagittarius is a mutable sign. They love to share. So I feel that you'll be giving support to a lot of people in April. We've got the Moon card here, illumination, but this is also seeing the shadow side. Look at these major arcana, 3 major arcanas. Okay, I know that Saturn is currently in the 3rd house for one of my astrologer friends. 3rd house, which for Sagittarians, which is the area of communication. So I feel that you're able to. It's a time where you can see the shadow side of things. Even though what is going on globally is tragic, is a tragedy unfolding in many ways, Sagittarius is able to see the light at the end of the tunnel, I feel. And as I said, you're going to be nurturing others this month in April. This is also nurturing yourself, the Queen of Cups. So you're going to be bringing forward this nurturing energy, Sagittarius, I feel, for your family, for your friends, for your loved ones. They're going to be looking to you for this in April. Yeah, there has been something with this Tower card, the Justice card. Somebody has committed an injustice, let's just put it like that. It has rocked you, absolutely rocked you with that Tower card. But I feel you're coming out of that energy because things are changing very rapidly. What was once a Tower situation, which needed to happen, you're actually able to draw on hope. And this is the idealistic nature of Sagittarians. Again, supporting those around you with this 2 of Cups. Illumination, there's a lot of light. Even in the Moon card, it shines a light on what is weak, what is in the shadow. It shines a light on what needs to change. And I think that's the energy you're bringing forward. With this 5 of Cups, this is about change underneath the Queen of Cups. I think for the last few months you've been really contemplating what this really heavy situation was. and you've taken the learnings from them. And one of the biggest learning from what has gone on here is the need to nurture yourself with this Queen of Cups. The Three of Cups, again, coming together. This energy of supporting those around you. This Three of Cups talks about friendships, drawing on your friendships, finding who your real friends are. This is what's all been given to you, and it has taken its toll. Also, as you're going to be quite busy in April, I'm reminded to slow down. Don't burn yourself out, because this was a huge lesson for you that you've learned. Don't slip back. Don't slip back into old patterns, Sagittarius. There are new beginnings with this illumination. I feel in close relationships there are new beginnings for you. And you've manifested those because you've learnt the karmic lesson here, because that's what justice is. It is a karmic lesson. It is a harsh truth coming forward quite quickly. So, in summary, there's been a situation that's been quite unfair that has rattled you. Things are changing quite quickly. Be mindful that when things become busy for you, you need to remember not to burn yourself out. Don't take on too many of other people's burdens. Again, the lesson of the Queen of Cups, which you've learned. As a result of looking at the shadow, what was weak, learning the lessons, learning the karmic lessons, you've been able to manifest this new energy with the Fool. This Queen of Cups is very important in this reading. The Ten of Cups, things are changing again. Justice, the Tower are now, we're now moving into the Three of Cups, the Ten of Cups, this emotional fulfillment rather than leaving you bereft. Things are starting to change. The Lover's card. This could have been a situation with a close relative, or could have been with your partner. But the learnings were quite significant, because we've got the Devil energy. So this goes with that Moon card. There was an illumination of what was toxic and what needed to change, because it was just wearing you out, Sagittarius. And the biggest lesson that you learned was to bring forward this Queen of Cups energy, this nurturing of the self. But also in April, I feel you're going to be called upon to nurture and support others. You've expanded. This is an expansion card with the Three of Wands. And as a result of the expansion in the months ahead, even though things are going to be quite difficult, you're actually manifesting some positive, drawing some positive situations to you. Could even be around your work and around your finances. So I feel, Sagittarius, that while it's been a bit of a rough ride over the last few months, again, like other fire signs, things are turning around, and things are changing for you. So I'm going to leave that there. I hope that that resonated. If it didn't, this is for your sun sign, your ascendant, and have a look at where your moon is. If your moon is in Sagittarius or any of these fire signs, this reading is for you. But it is a general reading, so if it doesn't resonate, move on. Come back to it. It might resonate in another few weeks as April starts to play out. So I think in time that ship for Sagittarius will come in. So you've put the hard work in, you've learnt the lessons, and you're in your manifestation energy now. So again, thank you for tuning in. I'll be back with another reading soon.